All right, what is up, everybody? My name is Telescope, and I'm here to do a little collective reading for everybody who just attended the Freya Festival, just to give you guys a little taste of how I do things. I don't know if I pulled I Ching for you on site because this do take a little longer, but I do always start with the I Ching with the Tao Oracle here. And today we have progress and contemplation. So usually I'll get into these a little deeper in a personal reading for you, but we're just going to skip right along here. I pull these off camera just because they take a little longer, as well as this one, which is like a just a image based, season based Korean deck. And this one here is a woman kind of pondering, woeing around a well. And that can mean just kind of waiting for ghosts, if you will. Not that ghosts aren't worth talking to if that's your thing, but you know, seems to be an air for everybody I know lately almost of letting go of the past and embracing the new. But it might take a little contemplation. So you'll see all the decks that I have available more uh, on site, of course. But we're just going to start with the basics here. The Tao, I Ching Oracle, and the Korean Nature deck, which I use every day. And then a different tarot deck, usually to start it off and other things. Fun little Oracle cards. Hopefully you can see a lot of those and get to use more of those in a personal reading if you'd like. Knight of Swords, starting us off here. We've been getting a lot of the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, kind of kicking off a new era, starting with the mind, right? And I'm not a person who, when I set my mind to something, I do it. I'm almost the opposite. When I set my mind to something, I over contemplate it and mull it around in my brain until it either rots, turns to mush, and never gets acted upon, or eventually something happens in my life where I'm kind of forced to take action. But like I said, this has been coming up for a lot of people in a lot of ways lately. Oh, King of Swords. Look at that. Right from the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords. So I feel like you have faith and conviction, yeah, that this is going to work out for you. And it's going to be an internal magic, an internal manifestation that helps us get here, right? This is good. These are really good cards right off the bat. Okay, let's go a little bit more direct here. And let's pull a card for sad little Korean woman over here and ask, what are we letting go of, right? If this Knight of Swords is running away from something to something else, right? I usually don't pull two at a time, but I like these cards. The Emperor and the King of Cups. It's almost like being attached to a way you used to feel, but I almost like, if I read reversals, it would almost be like in reverse. Almost like, abandoning what your father or family in general, yeah, had plans for you. And now you're hanged man because you're in between, right? But this is like the breaking moment before you break out of the shell into the Knight of Swords, I would reckon. And yeah, like I said, that just seems to be in the air lately, whether I'm watching other tarot readings or doing tarot reading for myself or other people. It's always this breaking through, this cracking through energy. And oh, what do you know, death? I mean, come on, do we really need to see two anymore? Let's find out, anyways. I'm curious to see how today goes with the rain and everything, but I was joking with my friend. It's like we're about to all have like an 1,000 person Natasha Bedingfield moment. So that might be a thing. Oh boy. Look at that. 10 of Cups. No matter what, I think this is gonna, there's the same part of you that knows this is what you want to do, but it's just all this crap that's not you that you can't take it with you, right? But there's this conviction for sure. The conviction over on here with the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Magician, that this is what you want to do, but it's going to take some focus to kind of stop doing things the old way, right? and you might as well get ahead of it because I think the end is coming for whatever ain't serving you. So stay light, stay agile, stay ready to move. Right? Don't be freaking out about, oh my god, I have to move. I planted my tomatoes last year. Like fuck that, dude. You need to be in like backpack, fanny pack mode. Strength. Yeah. You might think you have more strength with all this stuff, but you really have more strength with less stuff. All right, let's see what else is going on here. The moon. Yeah, I get you. But again, I would say like try not to mull over the loss and the moving away from anything from the past. And the lighter you are, the stronger you'll be right now. Like the Knight of Swords, right? He's got to go somewhere, and that'll turn him into the King of Swords. But the mulling around, the Hangman, the woe is me with the Death card, not gonna get us anywhere. Two of Swords. Okay, somebody's fighting back. Let's talk to you. What are we Two of Swordsing about? Which is fair. Contemplation is here, right, in our second card. Yeah, see, I told you, you work so hard. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, but my tomatoes. I gotta try harder not to swear on YouTube, but F those tomatoes. F those tomatoes. We're making wine in the future. But not here. We gotta move first. We gotta travel around the world and do a bunch of stuff, or at least me, right? I ain't planting no tomatoes until I have a few more things on my passport. Okay, interesting. This is an interesting place to wrap it up. Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Wands is defending your throne, right? Defending your reputation, defending your territory. Seven of Swords is almost, I like to say it, acting in a way that maybe only you understand. But this could be a few different things, like the fear of success, fear of being seen, um, versus just kind of like a whittling away in your own privacy, and that almost being the death of you, right? You can either show up in public, defend your title, say it with your face, say it with your chest, no matter what happens. Otherwise, it's really only going to be you judging you forever, anyways, if nobody's seeing you, right? So I feel like there's an element of publicity here. And that's true for me too, as I start my tarot channel and everything like that. But once again, it's almost about cutting your losses, staying light will keep you strong and keep you focused on going towards the future, which will have more of this kind of success than this kind of, not to say you won't be successful, but you won't know it over here if you're just by yourself. Just being like, oh, I'm so successful. I look at my tomatoes. Nope, once again, F your tomatoes. Stay light, stay strong, and I will see you guys on the other side of the fair. And hit me up if you want readings on any of my social links. I'm still working out the best way to do that. You can email me at telescopetarot@gmail.com, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for being here at the start of my journey. Hope you guys have a great rest of your summer. Peace.